The People's Court, today at 4:30.
Oh, it's after 11 o'clock. What time did she say that this was all supposed to happen? Well, will you talk to me now, or are you still too busy?
No, Jody, I have things to do.
Nicole, please. What's going on? I know it has something to do with Nora Fulton. Look, if you're worried about me, telling Miles, you can just swear me to silence, okay?
Do you really mean that?
So there is something.
Yes, there is. And it's something that may put an end to this whole nightmare.
No, I know. You're hiring someone to bump her off. That's what the money's for.
Jody, do you swear that you won't say anything to Miles or you won't interfere in this in any way? And I'll tell you.
I swear.
Nora has offered to confess the whole truth, to name the person that beat up Barbara.
You really think she knows?
Yes, she might. She took Miles to Barbara's apartment that night. She might have met that person there.
Now she's selling you the information, is that it?
Yes, but she said that she would admit also that Miles never attacked her.
Nicole, I just don't see Nora doing something like that.
Well, she said she would.
And you believe her? When does all of this happen?
It's going to happen tonight with this video equipment, and Glenn just showed me how to use the camera.
You're going to tape her?
Yes. That way she can't deny the truth after she said it. She'll be here tonight at midnight.
Let me be here, too.
No, absolutely not.
You cannot take a chance and stay here all by yourself with that crazy woman.
I promised her that it would be just us alone, and I intend to keep my promise. Now, you better keep yours.
Some promises should never be made.
Well, you made it, and you had better keep it. I swear, if you don't, I will never speak to you again.
Oh,
I am sorry, but it just means that much to me. It means everything to me. Everything. I love Miles so much, and I just cannot bear to see this happening to him.
Jody?
Jody?
Can I get you anything?
Mrs. Goodman, I thought you went home hours ago.
No, I was hiding out in Adam's room. I was reading him a story so he'd fall asleep, and I fell asleep myself. They ought to sell that book to insomniacs.
Is that really what happened?
Well, I was really hoping the doctor might be home by now. I don't like not knowing where he is. And what about Mrs. C? She's not doing the news tonight, is she?
No. No, she isn't. But she is, she's still down at the studio. I think she's going to be there for a little while yet.
At this hour? Oh, great. Now I have something else to worry about. I mean, when she used to stay this late, you know, the doctor would go and pick her up.
Yeah, that's true.
Jody, maybe you ought to give her a call just to make sure she's okay.
You know, I was just thinking the same thing.
Hello?
Nicole, is that you?
Jody, didn't I ask you not to call?
No, you didn't ask me not to call.
Well, it is not a very good idea. I'm nervous enough as it is. Is Miles there?
No, he isn't.
He isn't. He should have been there long ago. Have you heard from him?
No, not a word. I just thought he was at the hospital. Why, you haven't heard from him either?
No, I haven't. Now, there is another reason not to call. Now, I have more to worry about than whether or not Nora's going to show up. I have to worry about Miles.
I'm sure that I'm sure he's fine. Maybe he's down at the hospital talking to his alternates about his patients.
Well, I wish I could believe you. For all our sakes, I'm going to try.
Please let me come down there and just wait with you.
No! Remember your promise. You are not to interfere. And you're not to tell Miles anything about this.
Right. Goodbye.
Glenn said all I have to do is just push this button. It's as easy as that. Will it really be that easy?
The Edge of Night is brought to you by Gleam, the toothpaste made for adults. It fights cavities and adult bad breath. And by Mountain Grown Folgers, Mountain Grown coffee, the richest kind.
I love coconut pie. Friends ask me why mine tastes so delicious. Well, I take fresh coconut, grate it, toast it, and mix it through the pie. I'm Mrs. Olson. The right ingredients are so important in good cooking. That's why Folgers is good cooking. Because Folgers has that just right, delicious ingredient, mountain-grown coffee. Mountain-grown beans mean more rich flavor and aroma than other kinds of coffee. Delicious. Try Folgers or Folgers Flake Coffee. Folgers is mountain-grown coffee. Folgers is good cooking.
The assault. These are the enemies of the adult mouth. And here's what they leave behind. The food, the film, the bacteria that can cause adult bad breath and cavities. And this is the adult strength toothpaste tough enough to clean up the adult mouth. Gleam. Gleam works 3 ways. First, Gleam helps strip away food and film with an exclusive cleaning formula. Then Gleam fights mouth odors with 7 breath protectors. And Gleam helps protect against cavities with proven fluoride protection. So eat and drink like an adult, but protect your mouth with Gleam, the adult strength defense that fights the enemies of your mouth.
Mitzi and Poppy were so excited. Their eyes lit up like a 500-watt bulb.
Stonewall Jack's. Do you remember that night we went there? Real Ptomaine City.
Well, what's it look like? Does it look okay?
Oh, it looks just fine. Very atmospheric.
What about the cost?
It's not cheap, but it's affordable. At least it would be if the insurance money from Sid's place came through. Of course, that's not possible until Dick Tracy over here finishes his investigation.
Hey, don't look at me. I'm not even assigned to the case. And, well, we do have specialists, you know.
Well, you're a specialist on North Fulton. I think you ought to volunteer.
Oh, thanks a lot.
Well, what was Mitzi's reaction? Pretty disappointed, I guess.
That's putting it mildly. Actually, she was angry more than anything else.
At Nora, no doubt.
You know, Calvin, I have never, ever heard Mitzi talk that way about another human being the way she talked about that woman.
Well, maybe you should have invited her over here tonight. I mean, Mitzi and Cliff.
No, Mitzi's not seeing Cliff tonight. They had a little spat.
No kidding. What about?
Well, Mitzi kept raving on and on about Nora Fulton until finally Cliff just told her to cool it. And Mitzi took offense, so Cliff decided it was a good night to go home and study the law journal, and Mitzi decided it was a good night to wash her hair. You know, Calvin, I would really like to call Mitzi and check up on her.
Be my guest.
Thank you. Your generosity is exceeded only by your charm and good looks. You know, Poppy Johnson is really terrific. She told Mitzi that she was going to check on a loan with the bank. She must be in the shower. You know, I told Poppy that I didn't think a loan was possible, but I gave her an awful lot of credit for trying. That's funny, there's no answer.
Maybe she can't hear the phone.
No, whenever Mitzi gets into the bath, she always takes the phone with her. I guess she went out.
Maybe Cliff finally decided to call.
Should I?
You're nearest.
Hello? Oh, yes, Jody. He's right here. Just a second. For you.
Thanks, Dee. Hi, Jody.
Gavin, I need you.
Those are the 4 nicest words I've heard all day.
I've got a problem on my hands. Mrs. Goodman absolutely refuses to go home because she thinks I'm going to be here all alone.
Where is everyone?
Well, I have no idea where Miles is. Nicole is still at the studio, and Adam is upstairs sleeping, so he isn't much protection.
Oh, well, don't worry about it. I'll be glad to come over. I think, Calvin and Dee Dee would like a little privacy.
You got that right, Tom.
Well, thanks, sweetheart.
Listen, you said that, you have no idea where Miles is?
No, I thought he was at the hospital, but, I guess I must have been wrong.
Hey, Doc.
Wake up, huh? This is no flop house.
Huh?
Yeah, the same thing. Come on, come on. Let's get together, huh? Hey, Vinny, give me a hand here, will you? Come on, I'll buy you a drink. Well, what do you know? He really is a doc.
You're not fooling me now. Gavin really is coming over?
Gavin said he would be here in a few minutes.
All right, I'll be glad to wait until he gets here, you know.
Mrs. Goodman, really, it isn't necessary. I'll tell you what, you go home and I'll go upstairs and look in on Adam. And that way, if there are any goblins, there'll be two of us to take care of them.
Well, all right. Good night. Goblins. The only goblin I know is Nora Fulton.
Hello? I'm sorry, who did you say this was?
Is this the Kavanaugh residence?
That's right.
You know a guy named Miles Kavanaugh, MD, PC?
Yes, I do. Is he all right? What's the matter?
Is this Mrs. Kavanaugh? Who's that? Who's that?
This is his sister-in-law. Who is this? Would you tell me what's the matter?
He isn't dead. He's just dead drunk. He's in a place called the Cornerstone, corner of Hudson and Powell.
Are you talking my wife?
Well, he's just started breathing again.
Could you please put him on the phone so I can talk to him?
I didn't say he could talk.
Have it. Nicole? Nicole?
No, it's Jody.
Jody. Sweet old Jody. Hi. Hi.
Miles, please. Get a cab and come home right now.
Where's my wife? Where's my wandering wife?
You are a fine one to talk about wandering. Nicole is at the studio. She's going to be a little late tonight.
Studio?
Miles, please. Come home. I can't come and get you because I'm here alone with Adam. Miles? Miles? Hello? Nicole, it's Jody again.
Jody, I asked you not to
Hold on
call.
a second. This is about Miles.
What about him?
He's drunk again.
Oh, God, no.
Yes, I just got a call from somebody. I don't know, I guess it was a bartender. They said he's at the Cornerstone Bar and Grill.
Well, is he all right? Is he hurt?
I don't think so. I spoke to him.
Well, what did he say? Is he on his way home?
I don't think he's in any condition to travel by himself. I would go out and get him, but I'm here alone with the baby.
The Cornerstone. Let's see. I guess I have time. Where is this place?
They said corner of Hudson and Powell.
All right. Goodbye.
Bad and sportswear, bad and dresswear, bad. With everything from cotton to cashmere. If you care, you'll bother. Don't wear one without the other.
Ban Roll-On. It's like an invisible layer of protection against wetness between you and your clothes. It helps stop wetness better than any leading spray.
If you care, you'll bother. Don't wear one without the other.
Ban Roll-On. You and your clothes can depend on it.
You washed Fluffy.
So?
The tub's clogged. What'll unclog all that hair?
George, stop barking. Use liquid Drano with Formula Oxide 3.
Drano's strong, but that's unclogged.
No needing liquid works better. Drano's got the power to bust that clog.
All clear.
Great. Now for dinner.
After I feed Fluffy.
It's a dog's life, George. Try liquid Drano. No leading liquid works better.
Well, is there anything else you need? Pipe? Some slippers?
Well, I don't smoke a pipe, Spence, but you could get me some of those $5 cigars.
You really think you can get away with anything when Mr. Whitney isn't home, don't you?
Oh, what he don't know won't hurt him.
Never occurs to you that when he's gone, I'm the one in the authority around here?
You? You and me's equals, Spence.
You think so, huh?
That's right. We're both servants.
Well, maybe that's the way it used to be, Gunther, in the old days, but now I just work for Whitney I'm not his servant.
Oh, sure. You'd like to think that, don't you, Spence? You'd like to think that you don't have to bow and scrape anymore now that you're his hot-shot business manager. But I've got eyes. I see how he treats you.
Like how?
Like when he says jump, you jump. When he says fix me a drink, you fix him a drink. When he says go here, do this, do that, you do it.
There's a difference between taking boss's orders and being a flunky.
Well, what's the difference, Spence? Kiddo, things are the same these days as they were in the old days. You're just getting a bigger paycheck, that's all.
All right. We'll see if there's a difference. When Mr. Whitney gets home, I'm going to report your behavior. Then we'll see what...
Hey, okay, Spence. Look, have a heart. Well, you don't make trouble. I got trouble enough as it is.
Like what?
Like that.
You expecting someone?
I couldn't stop her.
I want to talk to Don.
You taught me this one, Nora.
Well, did you get your money yet? That TV fee?
Nope. But I will in about an hour. And you and I can do whatever we want. We can be out of this town by tomorrow morning.
How many times do I have to tell you I don't want to go?
Well, I do. I want us to have a fresh start. You, me, and the baby.
I don't want the baby.
You still don't understand, do you? You still think you can carry on this cushy job, belting back your boss's liquor, sitting around like a king, just as long as he doesn't happen to be watching. Well, you can't. You have responsibilities now.
I don't want the baby.
You won't have a job when I get through talking to the police. I will tell them everything. Listen, Whitney has no idea what I can pull off. Now, listen, I will take care of him, and I will take care of that flunky Spencer.
Why the hell do you have to give so much people so much trouble?
Let's just say I'm buying out your contract for 25 grand.
Sure.
Listen, don't you know why I'm doing all this? I love you, don't you know that? Hey, I want a home. I want a family. I want our own little house. I want you to come home to me at night. I want you to hold me in your arms in front of a fireplace.
I don't want to live that kind of life, Nora. Don't you know that?
Well, you got no choice. So you get used to it. Now, look, I gotta go. I gotta get to the station by midnight. Babe, the future's waiting for us.
We'll bet we can get you to try new Enriched Wondra. Just because it comes in a new package, that's no reason. What if I told you it's enriched with 11 emollients? You'd probably still want to see how it works. Watch. New Enriched Wondra holds in more of your own natural moisture to help your skin heal itself. But the best way for you to know how much better it works is to try it. New Enriched Wondra helps your rough, dry skin heal itself better. It really does.
I love beautiful hair. Making it beautiful is the art of my profession. Yet there are women who perm beautifully at home with lilt. You see, the key is in the roll-up. A bad roll-up shows frizzes. A good roll-up, beautiful curls. Only Lilt has these amazing sponges. They grip better, roll up better for more beautiful hair. Lilt sponges help you roll up so professionally. It even makes me a little jealous.
Lilt's professional touch. Beautiful.
Excuse me, what's a good cold medicine?
Lots of them say they'll do everything.
Even help my chest cold?
Oh, you do have a problem.
Yeah.
Try New Head and Chest. It helps clear your head and your chest. Even the leading cold medicine can't do that.
New Head and Chest drains nasal passages so you can breathe easy with no drowsiness. And its moisturizing action loosens and helps get rid of chest congestion.
Hey, Head and Chest really works.
Right. New Head and Chest. Clears your head and clears your chest.
Jesse, you know, if that guy was a doctor, I don't want to get sick.
Excuse me.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm looking for someone, a Dr. Kavanaugh. I believe someone called my home about him.
Yeah, that was me. You the sister-in-law?
No, I'm his wife.
Well, I'm glad you came by to mop him up, only a little late.
What do you mean?
I mean, he picked himself up somehow and left under his own steam.
He's gone?
That's right.
Well, did he say where he was going?
Kidding? I don't think he could say his own name.
Do you have a phone that I could use?
Local call?
Yes.
Help yourself.
Oh, thank you.
If I were you, I'd call AA.
All right, take it easy. It's not the first time he's done something like
But
this.
don't forget what happened the first time. Oh. Hello?
Jody, it's Nicole. I'm at the Cornerstone. It's only a block from the studio.
How is Miles? Is he very bad?
He isn't here. He must have left between the time you called and now. I gather he isn't home. Maybe he's on his way.
Well, yeah, I'm sure he is, but maybe just the same, you should take a walk around the neighborhood and look for him.
No, I can't. I have to get back to the studio. That's more important.
Is there anything more important than your husband?
Yes, this is more important. Nora may be there. She may be there already. I have to go now. Goodbye.
Well, Gavin, I'm so scared.
All right, tell me what Nicole said.
Miles was not at the bar. And, of course, she's not going to go look for him because she's too anxious to get back to the studio.
The studio? You telling me that Nicole's work is much more important to her than
It
Miles?
has nothing to do with her job. It's... No, I can't tell you because I made a promise not... Wait a second. I made a promise not to tell Miles.
All right, tell me what.
Okay, the reason that Nicole is still at the studio is because she's meeting Nora Fulton there. I don't know, she's going to pay her to make some kind of a statement that includes the person who beat up Barbara Montgomery.
Well, why would Nicole think that Nora knows the name? She wasn't even there. Or was she?
Look, all I know is that Nicole is going to videotape record her so that she cannot retract her story.
Nora's not going to confess to anything, even for money.
If she doesn't, that's what has me so worried. What if Nora pulls a double cross? If she does that, Nicole is going to go simply out of her mind.
All right, wait. I got an idea. Now, you promised not to interfere, right?
Yes, I gave my word.
All right, but I didn't make any promise. So why don't I go down to the studio and check out and see if anything's wrong down there?
Gavin, if you could do that... Oh, Gavin, yes, that would mean... that would mean a lot to me.
You must be feeling pretty good tonight, Mrs. Calvin, all right? You must be thinking all your troubles are over. Everything's fallen right into place. Well, you're wrong. You don't know what pain is yet. You don't know what it's like to wake up every morning with 50,000 pounds of worry crushing you to the bed. But you are about to find out, oh yes, you are about to find out what hell is really like.
We can hold you long. Hold you long. We can hold you strong. Hold you. We can hold you in a way you've never been held before.
Introducing Final Net Aerosol. Final Net Aerosol has 2 holding ingredients to hold you long, to hold you strong.
We can hold you in a way you've never been held before.
Wrapped the gift yet? No, my arthritis is acting up and I'm out of aspirin. Oh, take my Bufferin. Plain aspirin's smart, but it can upset your stomach. Taking Bufferin for minor arthritis pain is smarter. Some stomachs can be delicate, like fine china, and plain aspirin can upset them. Bufferin has aspirin doctors recommend most for hours of relief, plus special buffers that help protect against stomach upset. How do you feel now? A lot smarter.
Bufferin is smarter for arthritis, also in extra strength.
Friday, Benson stands in for Krause's groom.
I do.
Confused? So's the judge. And guess who's become Mr. and Mrs.? And is Felix's new guard dog just like Oscar?
She likes to play ball. You both eat the same food.
The new Odd Couple.
Tonight,
Oh, God, please just let me make it through this hour. Hello?
Hi, it's Calvin, Judy.
Oh, hi, Calvin.
Listen, has there been any word from Miles yet?
No, I mean, not exactly.
Oh, where's Gavin? Did he go look for him?
No, he didn't.
Well, look, in the event that you decide to organize another search party, I just want you to know that I'm available.
Calvin, that's really sweet of you. You've been such a good friend.
Sure. Look, Jody, are you absolutely sure that...
No, really, it's all right. This time, everything is going to be just fine.
the only entrance. Nicole! Are you in there? She must have got home. I'll call Jody and see if she's got home.
Different people have different kinds of coughs. A dry cough, a cough that keeps you awake, a cough with a stuffed-up nose. And some people have a combination of symptoms. That's why there are 4 different kinds of Robitussin. Each contains an expectorant to help loosen phlegm, one a cough suppressant to quiet coughs, one adds a decongestant to relieve stuffy nose. One combines all these relief actions. 4 different Robitussin cough medicines for different kinds of coughs. Which Robitussin should you take? Ask your doctor or pharmacist.
When my mom came from Kansas to see her new grandchild, we were so proud. But that night...
Lynn, with all the travel, I'm sort of constipated. And I forgot to pack our family friend. Ta-da! X-Lax. I knew you'd have it.
Like mother, like daughter.
Families that grew up with X-Lax like to stay with it. It's easy to take and works so gently, overnight.
In this house, it's always X-Lax. Same as at home.
Chocolated X-Lax.
Make it your family friend.
Tonight, enjoy the most outrageously funny moments in film history when hosts Burt Reynolds, Dom DeLuise, Richard Pryor, Jack Lemmon, and Walter Matthau bring you Hollywood, the gift of laughter. Sunday, a feline-fancying millionaire is killed by his pet lion, and his 4 not-so-sorry ex-wives hire Matt to solve the murder before his fortune goes to the cats on Matt Houston. Then their mission was to stop a group of hijackers from blowing up an offshore oil rig. Assault Force, a network television premiere on the ABC Sunday Night Movie.
Tonight, ABC News presents an important investigative report on the Beirut massacre. Exclusive interviews and new information have been combined in an effort to examine the responsibility of Lebanese forces, Israel, and even the United States, and to address the world's questions. An ABC News close-up tonight.
Oh, it's toothache.
Toothache pain? Get maximum relief with Extra Strength Oragel, the pain reliever that works immediately and lasts for hours.
Extra Strength Oragel really works.
I'm Roseanne Scamberdello. Coming up on the 5 o'clock Eyewitness News, the thunderous explosion that rocked our entire area. 3 giant gasoline storage tanks erupting in a huge fireball. The tanks are still burning. 1 person is dead. Damage is widespread.
As well go totally crazy for high times and heavy action.
See Spring Fever, starring Susan Anton, Frank Converse, Sean Foltz, and Carling Bassett. Rated PG.
Starts Friday at a theater near you.
Friday, the funniest moments in the history of the movies. Hollywood, the gift of laughter.
Congratulations, you've got Lysol spray in your bathroom.
Sure.
Nothing kills household germs on surfaces better.
I know.
And you know how well it gets rid of bathroom odors. But what about the rest of the house? What are you saving it for? Use it for cooking odors,
Dish.
pet odors.
Phew.
Lysol spray cleans air instantly. Even eliminates smoke odors.
Fantastic.
And leaves a fresh, clean scent. No ordinary air freshener does as much as Lysol disinfectant spray. Regular or scent too. You own it, use it.
You bet.
What are you saving it for?
Returning at 10. Stop. Love you. Don't stop.
When old acquaintances renewed, remember one thing's always true. Gentlemen prefer Haynes. He'll see you, then you'll see him, and that's the time the fun begins. Gentlemen prefer Haynes. Haynes will make you smooth and silky sexy. there's just one way to end this song.
Now get great savings on selected Hanes styles.
Assistant caterer reporting for duty.
Welcome. Ready to feed an army?
Not with the chicken salad I made last night. It tasted funny, not fresh like yours.
Did you use Best Foods mayonnaise?
Why? Is Best Foods fresher?
The freshest. From the first spoonful to the last. So I know my recipes will always taste their best.
Best Foods can make a difference.
Bring out the best foods and bring out the best.
Monday, Brooke Shields and George Burns team up and fight back.
Just you and me, kid. You Los Angeles critics are tough to please.
Really?
So at Select TV, we run ourselves ragged to show more different movies than on TV.
Marvelous!
Because we believe in ourselves, we don't charge you for installation like on TV does.
Dynamite!
10 great theaters, world-class events like concerts and championship boxing, plus free installation has you raving. Select TV is pleasing you tough Los Angeles critics. Maybe that's why we don't charge for installation like on TV does. Call now.
A date with the calendar guys tonight at 7:30.